This is 4 years ago. So, God's been showing me so much in the last 20 years of my life of not, like, I used to have to do something immediately. Like, I would do whatever. Like, if I knew or if I felt like I had to do something, I would just drop everything and focus on that one thing. But this has been a 4-year process of not having the money to do stuff. And this, by the way, is a prototype of something that's supposed to be more permanent. So this is just but I'm getting to it. I'm going to preach on this thing in just a minute. So yeah, this has kind of been a 4-year process since that Pearl. That was 4 years ago that we were at Pearl's restaurant. All right. So I really believe today we're going to pray for people's voices to be released, we're all creative. Do you realize that? Some people say, there's certain people that are very creative and I'm just not creative. If you can speak, you're creative because you're creating words. I could create an atmosphere right now of joy. I could say something funny and maybe half of you will laugh, maybe not. I could create an atmosphere of fear by what I say. Like my tongue has power to create. I could say some things right now that would cause you guys to be really afraid. But I don't want to do that. I want to say things that are going to bring hope. They're going to bring joy in your life. So everyone has the ability to be creative. In your voice, in your music, you have power in your music to create an environment. It could create an atmosphere of praise where the presence of God comes in. If you have a gift of writing, you have the power to create an atmosphere of faith and hope. If you can just speak words and every day, whoever you're communicating with, you can show and tell the goodness of God. That's your job. That's what you're here for. That's what you're created to speak of his glory and to change this atmosphere that we're in. So, the pink eraser. Isaiah 43:25. I've met so many people, a lot of people, that have one thing that's just way too big for God to take care of. It's like, yeah, I believe he's good enough, but there's just one thing. It's too big. I really blew it. Or this thing that happened was just way too big. That's a lie. God's eraser is huge. It's bigger than anything. Bigger than anything that you've done, anything that you think is holding you back. God can blot out your transgressions. Isaiah 43:25. Even I, am he who blots out your transgressions for my own sake and remembers your sins no more. Colossians 2:13. Jesus canceled your sin. He canceled it. It's gone. He nailed it to the cross. Psalms 51:1. He blots out your sin. He blots it out. Acts 3:19, he wipes out your sin. This is the truth. This is the good news. This is what I want to show and tell, is that there is nothing too big that God cannot totally take care of. So there's some today that we're going to pray for